I think a lot of people want me to take accountability.
You should be taking accountability. Are you going to do it?
I think I said my piece on it. And I think if people don't fuck with me, that's totally chill.
So you're not going to. If Mango is your friend and you know him in person, in real life, you were at this party with him and this is the party that you ran, and he's apparently your friend, right? It seems like you don't care for him. You let his blood alcohol level go to an extremely high rate, close enough to death. Any friend would say, yo, this isn't something to celebrate. This is like, we need to get you some help and we need you to this needs to be done right now. Alrighty, we have some interesting drama here concerning the Ludwig and Mango situation, and it's been out for a couple of days, so you guys probably know the gist of what's going on. If you don't, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown. Ludwig had ran some kind of event. Mango was there, and apparently, if you know Mango, Mango is a little bit of a drinker. He drinks a lot. This man was going wild to a point of getting himself in a lot of hot water, like dry humping a toe, doing some not sexually good stuff to the point of harassing a couple of girls at this event that Ludwig was running. And throughout these things that happen on the stream, he got a bunch of heat for it. He got dropped from his main esports team or group from Cloud9. And Mango is a Smash player, if you guys didn't know. And he's getting dropped from Supernova. He's been banned on Twitch for the stuff that he has done. It's not a full-on ban. It's a temporary ban. So he's going to be up at some time. We don't know when that's going to happen. This guy is facing the music. He's really taking a hit on it. And that's definitely hurting his, his livelihood and his income because, apparently from what he's known, he is known for being a very good Smash player, right? But the alcohol has gotten him, and then we've all known somebody in our family who hasn't gotten the best of alcohol. It's a very tough thing to go on. Now it goes to the other side of Ludwig, which what a fucking snake! What a snake! Because this guy, not only is he enabling, not only did he enable Mango to drink a crap ton of alcohol.
Hey everybody! Mango just blew a .32!
Mango was at a point where you could definitely say he could be alcohol poisoning and damn near death. I'm not even joking about this. So when we saw in one of the videos during the stream, he took a breathalyzer test and he was at a 0.32. Now, if you don't know the scale, we're going to go to the Harvard University of Health Services here, and this gives you a little bit of a scale of where Mango was at. So he was at a 0.32. That is not too far off from a lethal dose. This is like a chance of death or a chance of like having a coma. Seriously, that's not something to celebrate. That's not something to celebrate. I understand like when you're at a party, like, hoorah, like dude, let's drink a lot of beers, like let's get fucking wasted. Like, I get it. It's fun as hell. But when someone gets to a point when they are extremely shit-faced and they are fucked up to where they're starting to cause harm to themselves or cause harm to other people, it is your job, especially if you're an event organizer or you're an employee that works somewhere and you see someone getting drunk, it is your job to stop them, get them some water, chill them out, get them dancing on the dance floor to get the alcohol out of their system and stop them from going further down. That's not what Ludwig was doing. He was egging this guy on. He was saying like, yo, dude, let's bump up those numbers, dude. He just blew this number. Holy shit, let's go, right? And then he's going around telling people like, yo, Mango's a freaking machine. He can drink it. Like, he's drank like thousands and thousands of alcoholic drinks. You just don't know the number.
Machine of a man.
He said he had 7 beers already today.
If you ask him how many beers he's had lifetime, it's probably above 10,000.
Is this event enabling him?
Man, he's hyping this man on and he's enabling Mango to go further and further down this route, which is not a great thing to do, because if you're an event runner, if you're running, I've thrown parties on my own. I've helped participate and helped out with pub crawls. If you've done any of these things, you should be helping people, and you should be helping people when they get to a very drunk state, because there's nothing worse, you being in a vulnerable position because maybe you drunk too much or you're under the influence of substance. And these people are not here to help you. There are people here to basically take from you, and they're there to watch you fuck up, basically. And that's kind of what happened. You know, Mango's facing the music, but Ludwig is not. He's not facing the music because the guy's a snake. If he was at that blood alcohol content, you should have stopped him immediately. But recently, Ludwig has done a video addressing the controversy, and we're going to watch it here and see if he actually addresses the stuff that like went down and actually fesses up to say like, yo, I shouldn't have did that. I should have, you know, helped out my friend. I shouldn't have allowed him to go that far. Let's just see if he gets to that point.
Chat, there are going to be a lot more drama heads today, okay? I won't lie about it.
I'm here, teacher. I am in class today for the good old Ludwig drama.
Is what it is. But in this world, we can only control the things we can control, and I can't control my reputation. I can't control the way people feel about me.
That is very true. I will agree on that.
I did talk to Mango, actually. I talked to Mango. He reached out. We talked a bit. And I have some thoughts and opinions that I thought about speaking, but he asked of me to not speak on it. And I think that's a fair request. He said, I want to take it on the chin. I think the drama is dying out. He's spending...
Okay, here's my contention on that. First of all, I'm glad that Mango is basically, he's like, yeah, I'm going to try and do better from here on out. But from my perspective, honestly, Mango, you should not be talking to this Ludwig guy, honestly. I know he's a huge figure. Ludwig is a very huge, big channel, right? And it's, you know, good to have those creators at the really high end. I understand that. But this guy's a snake. He threw you under the bus, man. He's not facing the music. You are. That's the reason. And he says like, okay, the drama's kind of dying out. It's like, it's dying out for you. What happened to you is done and over with. For Ludwig, the drama is still here, mainly because it's like, all you need to say is like, hey, I fucked up. I let my friend go too far. I kind of screwed up the event by letting you do this kind of stuff. That's why this drama is still continuing.
Spending time with his kid. He started day one of not drinking yesterday, which is dope. And
yeah, that's good.
Like, I think genuinely there's a perception of Mango that people have in their mind, but they don't actually care about him. I don't think they'll be in his stream when he's back to streaming. And
you say like us, like drama YouTubers, like we don't really care. We don't really care about him in that kind of aspect. The thing is, I don't think you care about it. If Mango is your friend and you know him in person, in real life, you were at this party with him and this is the party that you ran and he's apparently your friend, right? It seems like you don't care for him. You let his blood alcohol level go to an extremely high rate, close enough to death. Any friend would say, yo, this isn't something to celebrate. This is like, we need to get you some help and we need you to get, this needs to be done right now. You don't seem like a friend. You seem like an absolute snake. And it seems like from all the videos that we've watched on you, you have not apologized for the event. You have not said that, hey, I was wrong for this.
A month or whenever it is. And like, he was messaging me. He was like, Tectone followed me. Who the fuck is Tectone? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a very genuine pursuit of the people who speak on Mango's behalf. And I know that because I speak to Mango. Because I am still friends with him. And I banned him from my events because I felt I had to, because
I'm a small YouTube channel. I am fully aware of this. But if people really enjoy this video and it happens to reach Mango's views, which you should be subscribing, you should be liking, of course. But if this video happens to shoot up into the stratosphere and it happens to be viewed by Mango, it is like, this is a serious thing, I would say. Dude, Ludwig should not be your friend. At all. At the lowest, y'all should just be acquaintances. That's it. This guy strikes me. He kind of gives off this little finger kind of aspect. He kind of gives off this like, I manipulate people and I kind of give off like, oh, I'm very safe. I'm very like, you know, I'm not trying to cause no trouble or anything like that, even though he pretty much like rode you on and you are facing the music and Mango deserves to face the music on this. But I would distance myself away from people like this. And this goes for everyone in whoever's watching this video in the first place. Distance yourself from people like Ludwig. They're manipulators and they give off a complete little finger energy. Like they don't care. All they care about is themselves.
My girlfriend and my girlfriend's best friend Maya are in my room at 2 a.m. telling me that they felt really uncomfortable at my own event. So I think a lot of people want me to take accountability.
You should be taking accountability. Are you going to do it?
I think I said my piece on it. And I think if people don't fuck with me, that's totally chill.
So you're not going to? You're not doing good. Because at least from what I've seen, I have not seen one video of this guy literally saying, hey, yo, I screwed up. I shouldn't have did that. I've just seen him saying, like, hey, I banned him because he was acting crazy, which he was acting crazy. But you were driving it. You were the one driving the ship. You're the guy who's supposed to be, like, keeping things in order.
And if anyone in here don't fuck with me, I think that's totally chill. I actually don't mind that. I can't control that aspect. I don't need to be liked by people, but it is what it is.
I feel like Ludwig kind of gives off this idea of like, oh, I'm not letting, I'm trying to act tough, or I'm not trying to act like this is not getting to me, and it actually is getting to, because a part of this internet stuff, especially this drama stuff or any of this YouTube stuff, it does kind of get to you, especially when you get certain comments coming after you. It does get to you. It's a normal thing, but I get the vibe that it does get to him. He's just trying to play it off like it doesn't actually affect him.
I don't understand necessarily why Twitch banned Mango and not me. I don't even know if I necessarily agree with it. I think it'd be fine if Twitch banned me.
Yes, Twitch should ban you, but you're too clean. You're too much of a clean image. They're never gonna ban you.
But I'm not Twitch. I'm not gonna personally ban myself. I don't think it's my responsibility. I think my responsibility is to just like fucking keep trudging through life, because the world keeps spinning and it doesn't stop.
Yeah, it keeps spinning, and people will start to know that you are just an absolute snake. And I hope people should remember this, honestly.
And like deal with Mango in a personal way, but it doesn't need to be public, especially if that's his desire, right? Especially if that's what he asks. So anyway, that's basically it. And that is what it is, bro. And I actually genuinely have no ill will towards any drama channel who makes videos. Like, I think it is a hustle. It is a career that they have made. They speak on any drama for 20 minutes and they move on.
Hey, thank you for not having some ill will to us. It is, it is an interesting hustle, but it is, I mean, I care about this situation specifically because I'm going to be throwing a party soon, coming up in a couple of weeks or something like that. And it's when we throw a party, our job is to make sure everyone is safe, everyone's doing all good, and people don't get shit-faced to a point of actual alcohol poisoning at your events. And I'm not going to be definitely leading people on.
I think the actual care about the things they talk about factor is very small, but like, that's fine. You know, it's like, it's a hustle.
Nah, that's where you're wrong. We do care about these things, even though I'm probably yeah, I mean, he's right about the fact that I'm probably not going to watch Mango streams and stuff like that. We just care about the aspect that, like, yo, he's facing the music for what he did. That's true. He should face the music, but you're not. You are a snake of a friend, and if Mango has any sense, he should drop you as a friend. So overall, the biggest things you can learn from this whole event that's happened is, if you have a friend like Ludwig, unfriend them. Do not be friends with these kinds of people, because they will laugh at you when you are down. They'll laugh at you when you are struggling, you know, especially when you are under the influence of some kind of thing, whether it's alcohol, weed, or whatever the hell you put into your body. You don't want to have someone like Ludwig around, because they're not there for you. They're there for themselves, right? And he's an absolute snake, because he's never gonna say that he was wrong for the event, right? Mango does bear some responsibility to this, and it seems like he's taking it on, stuff like that, you know, and he kind of deserves what he got. But what Ludwig did to him is not what a friend should do. A friend would have cut the stream and just helped him out. And especially when he saw that blood alcohol level, he should have just ended it right there. Said, yo, you're done. Come on, man. We got to get you drinking some water. So I guess I'm not surprised to see Ludwig go this way, if I'm being clear. But yeah, make sure you do not have friends like Ludwig. Do not have little fingers in your company. All right. Cheers. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Woo.